Nam mô Phật Bổn Sư Thích Ca Mâu Ni. Nam mô Phật Bổn Sư Thích Ca Mâu Ni. Nam mô Phật Bổn Sư Thích Ca Mâu Ni. Nam mô Phật Bổn Sư Thích Ca Mâu Ni. Hello, welcome everyone who has decided to click on this video and to join on another Dharma discussion. Today is June 14th, Sunday. Right now it's about 3 o'clock and the sun is shining so bright. I'm here with the 3 dogs and they always join me on these Dharma discussions also. They're listening, paying quite a bit of attention to not only their surrounding and what they enjoy doing and playing, but they're also listening on the background of their mind. We're here once again on the in nature. I like being out in nature for a lot of reasons. It's like I'm going back to where I'm supposed to be. It feels right to be out here in nature. And I welcome everyone. Thank you for joining, and it's good to be back. I took a break, 1 week break, and it's already been a month again. This would be the second month that we have had a chance to create these videos and learn from each other. Thank you for everyone who's joining. So today what could we possibly talk about to keep you guys motivated and inspired to doing wonderful things for the world, wonderful things for yourself, wonderful things for those who are close to you. We will dive very deep into these discussions to keep you guys motivated. Simple acts of kindness. These are hard to think about, depending on who you are. There are some people who are born with this creative mind and ever-inspiring drive, and they're always motivated to do something and everything for all those who are around them and all those who are close to them and for the sake of humanity. And they don't even think about it like that. They just do it, and they love doing it. And that's very important, to love what you're doing and to do what you love. And it's not because of the money. It's not because of the reward. I mean, the reward is the smiles. You know, the reward is the love that people show and the acts of kindness that they're giving out into the world. And you make a difference by doing this. Simple acts such as picking up garbage, picking up cans, picking up those things that people don't care to think about, but you know just how important it is. You know just how important those little things are to the world. And these little things, nobody teach you. Nobody has to remind you, because you already know that you're supposed to do it. Something inside of you know that I should do this, and you do it. And that's amazing that you do. And some people have to read about it, have to learn about what is it, why am I doing this, and how is it affecting, how am I contributing to the world. And those are people who are also in line with the universe too, but they need a little bit of push. And we can push each other. We can help each other, nudge each other into the right and positive direction that we're supposed to be on. Sometimes you don't know what you're supposed to do in life. Sometimes you're lost. Sometimes you feel like you're the only one, and you feel lost in this world. But let me tell you, you are perfect and you're fine, and you are not lost, because you are on your way to something. And whatever that something is, it's the perfect thing that was meant to happen for you. Just keep on going with the positive drive, because all humanity is pure perfection. So during the time of the Buddha, in these 4 months, June, July, June, and the next few months, the monks, during this time in India, it would rain a lot. And so the Buddha has suggested to not go out 3 or 4 months. And for the reason is to help all those who are suffering, and not he thinks not only for himself, but not only for human beings, but during this time there would be a lot of rain in India. And so when there's a lot of rain, lots of insects and animals would go out. They would, worms would find their way out into the soil, into the ground of the streets, and birds and all sorts, ants and all these insects. And so when the monks would go out to ask for food, to do the normal things that they would be doing, going on adventures and stuff, this would create a lot of harm to the insects, to the animals. And so to prevent this, the Buddha decided to stay and indoors, and pretty much like hibernate, but in the sake of to train the mind, to focus the mind, and to limit themselves from being outside with the world, because they know that during this time it's more of a challenge to keep yourself from doing harm to the world. And so it's true, even here in California, during this time we can see it. And so during this time, a lot of rain comes here in California also. And whenever it rains, I am very excited, because rain makes it very easy for the soil, the ground to be soft, and easy for us to do these types of planting, gardening, and all sorts of wonderful things. But through wonderful things, we forget sometimes. We forget that lots of animals do come out. I start to notice just how many insects and worms, beetles, butterflies, moths, caterpillars, they're all coming out in this time. This time is like the perfect time for animals to mate, find mates, and create. Their rainy seasons bring about a lot of insects to come out. There's a lot of snails that find their way out in the street, and I do it very subconsciously, but whenever I'm walking on these streets, or whenever I notice certain animals, certain insects, certain snails and stuff, I would pick them up, without any thought in it. I would just pick them up. I would be like, one day, I remembered I must have picked up like 80 snails. Can you guys believe it? 80 snails, all on the street. And man, by myself, I can't do it all. And I just think about it like, people are driving up and down this street, this driveway up to Haidang. Like, if I don't think about it, they might get smushed. You know, snails, beetles, there's so many types of insects and animals. And some can argue that it is their karma. It is their karma that they were supposed to be smashed by these particular person. And it's their karma that they are insects during this time. And so when I do these acts of kindness, I don't think about it. Because when you think about it, when you're like, okay, I'm gonna pick you up and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna build my karma. I'm gonna, get some sort of merit from it. And when this happens, when you think about it in that way, the merit that you receive, it's very little, very, very small. And no matter how much that you put effort into creating, merit and positive karma, it will be very, very little. Just do it and don't even think about it. Don't even second guess yourself about it. And if sometimes you sometimes you mess up and you forget something, and just let that go also. Don't worry about what is going to happen, what you're building, and what has passed already. Just continue to move forward. And if you remember something that is negative, or like something negative that had happened, you can do a prayer about it, saying that may all living beings, this animal, be liberated and go into a positive life form in its next life, or something in that beautiful way, in this beautiful and loving kindness way. If it's something that's in your mind constantly, and so you can pray for them, and you can show acts of forgiveness and act of kindness. One time, I'll tell you a story. One day, one of my brothers came along, and we would also do these walks, and I would be in the background because as you're a younger monk, you have to let the brothers who are older than you go ahead, and to show respect, those who are older than you let them go ahead, and this helps you defeat or lower this ego state of mind of yours. And one day, as we were walking, I noticed a snail in the direction of where my brother is heading. And I thought about it, and I said, okay, he's probably not gonna step on the snail. And unfortunately, to my very slim prediction, he stepped on it, and I just couldn't believe it. I was like, there's no way. Thought about it a lot, and it took me a while to let that state of mind go, because in a lot of ways I felt that it was my fault for letting this problem occur and this problem to happen. And it wasn't like my brother meant to step on the snail. And so I just let it go, and I just continued to walk. But I still continued to think about it a few days afterwards. I was like, what if I didn't do this? But I thought about it in that moment. I said, no, I can't think about it negatively or positively. I just must continue my state of awareness into the present. Yes, it may have been my karma that I have created. It may have been my brother's karma that stepped on him, but it might have been the snail's karma that was meant for my brother to step on it. All these scenarios, and who knows what the infinite answer could possibly be. But the one thing that is most important is your state of mind. Nonetheless, it is the state of mind that controls this very moment in time, right? And so whether you get deluded with what could have happened, what might have happened, and what already happened doesn't define who you are, but it's where you place your attention, and the attention should be forever now in this infinite, vast universe, vast moment in time that not only is the moment, but is the future and is the past. It's infinite. It's forever intertwined with past, future, and present. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a hard process sometimes when you're doing things expecting to have merit, and then one little thing can cause you to make a bad decision, or one negative thing can affect your state of mind. So don't worry, okay? Everything, like I always tell you, everything is meant to happen exactly as it should. We will continue talking more about ways to help the mind, help bring forth positivity into our world, into our life, and spreading it through everyone, to everyone, and firstly to those who are close to us first. From how we act, how we dress, how we show love to each other, and what we say, how we walk, all these very important things that we might have not think about in the past once before. I will talk to you more about it, a way of helping your state of mind by being aware of your actions through your body language. Body language is very important. And so we will discuss more about these very important things and how to show respect, have manners. These things are vital. I love you all so much, and I hope that you join me again in the future videos. Nam mô Phật Bổn Sư Thích Ca Mâu Ni.